good today. Yes. Okay. So hello, students. So it's me again, Teacher Sarah. So we are on week 3 now. So well done, everyone, for coming to week 3. You all are doing really well. So good job. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to talk about today is what you did last week. So if you remember last week, we learned about letter sounds, so how something sounds, and we also learned all about numbers, which you did really well in, so good job. So the first thing that we learned about in our last week lesson was the short O sound. So here, if you remember, we learnt this word, it's doctor. And then this is another sentence that we read out. John has gone to the shop for coffee. John has gone to the shop for coffee. So what we're going to do is we are just going to really quickly practice this just to refresh our memories. So we are going to start first with Lily. Lily, are you ready, Lily?
I am just the teacher.
Yes, good. Okay, Lily. Can you say this word?
Doctor.
Good. And can you read the sentence, Lily?
John has gone to the shop for coffee.
Yes, good, for coffee. Fantastic. Good job, Lily. Okay, and Peter, are you there, Peter? Hello,
Yes.
Peter. Okay, Peter. Can you say this word?
Doctor.
Good. And can you read the sentence?
John had gone to the shop for coffee.
Fantastic. That was perfect. Good job, Peter. Well done. Okay, and Harry, are you here, Harry? Is Harry here? Harry? No, that's okay. How about Kevin? Kevin, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you say this word?
Doctor.
Good. And can you read this sentence, Kevin?
John has gone to the shop for coffee.
Good. Can you say this word again, Kevin? Shop.
Shop.
Yes, good. Well done, Kevin. Good. And is Hector there? Hector. Hector, are you here today? Oh, I don't think Hector is here yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll move on to something else. So well done, students. You all did really well at that. So quickly, before we start the lesson today, remember last week we learned all about how to count numbers. So how to count to 10, how to count from 11 to 20, big numbers, and also counting in tens, so even bigger numbers. So we are going to also quickly just see if you can remember numbers well as well. So let's start with Lily. Are you ready, Lily?
I am ready, teacher.
Good. Okay. So Lily, can you say what number this is?
It is 24.
Good. 24. Good. And can you also say this one?
It is 46.
46.
46.
Yes, really say the x at the end. Good job. And lastly, Lily, can you say this number?
It is 70.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Lily. Good. Okay, and Peter, are you ready, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, Peter, can you say this number?
Is 19.
Yes, and can you say this one?
54.
Yes, and lastly, can you say this one?
66.
66.
66.
Yes, good. Well done. Remember, students, the X in 60, very important. Good job, Peter. Okay, and Harry, have you joined us, Harry? I don't think Harry... Oh, hello, the doggy. hello. Okay, I don't think Harry is here. Is Hector? I don't think Hector is here either. So, Kevin, are you ready, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you say this number?
29.
Good. And this one?
64.
Yeah, 64.
64.
Yes. And lastly, this one, Kevin.
87.
Fantastic. Good job. Well done, Kevin. Good. Fantastic. Good job, students. You all did so well. So now let's move on to today's lesson. So today we are learning about two things. So the first thing we learn about is letter sounds. So like how we did last time, how a letter sounds. And afterwards, the second thing, we learn about days of the week. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that sort of thing. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to start off with is letter sounds. So this week's letter sound we are going to learn about is the O sound. So listen carefully, students, because you're going to be practicing this soon. So this one here, water, saw, autumn, grandma, daughter, cough. Okay, so we're going to practice this now. So let's start with Lily again. Lily, are you ready?
I am ready, teacher.
Good. Okay, Lily, can you say this word?
Water.
Yes, water, like how the Americans say it, that's fine. Good. And this one?
Soul.
Yeah, and this one?
Autumn.
Yeah, and this one?
Grandma.
Yeah, and this one?
Daughter.
Yeah, and last one?
Bunny, can you speak?
Cough.
Yeah, I can.
Cough.
Bunny, am I audible?
Cough.
Yeah, even though there isn't one in, imagine there is an F there, so it's like cough. So can you say again?
What is today's date?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cough.
Yeah, good. Cough. Well done. Good job. Well done, Lily. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on to Peter. Peter, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Peter, can you say this one?
Water.
Yeah, this one?
Soul.
This one?
Autumn.
This one?
Grandma.
Yeah, this one?
Daughter.
Good. And last one?
Cough.
Yes, cough. Fantastic. Good job. Well done. Okay, and Kevin now. Kevin, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you say this one?
Water.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. This one again. So this one, saw. Can you say saw? Yes. Can you say again? Saw.
Sure.
Good. And this one?
Autumn.
Yes. And this one?
Grandma.
This one?
Sister.
Daughter.
Daughter.
Yes. Can you say again? Daughter.
Daughter.
Yes. And last one, Kevin, this one.
Coat.
Cough.
Cough.
Yes. Can you say again, Kevin? Cough.
Cough.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Kevin. Good. Okay, and let's see. I think a student has just joined. So is that Harry? Have you joined, Harry? Or Hector, Hector. Are you there, Hector?
Yes.
Okay, hello, Hector. Okay, so, right. So we were just learning about this sound, the or sound. So listen carefully, Hector. Water, sword, autumn, grandma, daughter, cough. Okay, Hector, can you say this one?
Water.
Yes, and this one?
Show.
Yeah, and this one?
Autumn.
Yeah, and this one?
Grandma.
Yeah, this one?
Daughter.
Yeah, and last one?
Cough.
Yes, cough. Well done. Good job. Well done, Hector. Good. Okay. Well done, students. You all did really, really well at that. So what we'll do now then is we are going to move on to the words again, but in a sentence this time. So it's a bit harder. So let's start off with the first sentence. So listen carefully, students. Autumn is an awful season. So autumn is an awful season. So let's start with Lily again. Lily, are you ready?
I am ready.
Great. So Lily, can you read this one?
Autumn is an awful season.
Yes, good. And can you say this again, Lily? Is an.
Is an.
Yes, and can you read it again, Lily?
Yes. Autumn is an awful season.
Yes, season. Can you say again?
Season.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Lily. Good. Okay, and Peter, you're next. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, when you're ready.
Autumn is an awful season.
Yes, good. Well done. Fantastic. Good job, Peter. Okay, and Kevin, are you ready, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you read this one?
Autumn is an awful season.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Kevin. Good. And Hector.
About a book.
We'll do that in a second. We'll do that in a moment, Kevin. Okay, Hector, are you there? Hector, you ready? Can you read this one, Hector? Can you read this one, Hector? Autumn is an awful season. Can you say, Hector? Don't think Hector, are you there? I think Hector got scared of me. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll move on to the second sentence. So let's move on to this one. So listen carefully, students. I bought a book by my favorite author. So this is a hard one. I bought a book by my favorite author. So Lily, we're going to start with you again. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, when you're ready.
I bought a book by my favorite author.
Good. Can you say this one again, Lily? Bought.
Bought.
Yes. And this one, favorite.
Favorite.
Yeah. And this one, it's a hard one, author.
Author.
Yes. And can you read it again, Lily?
Yes.
Mhm.
I bought a book by my favorite author.
Yes, good, fantastic. That's a really hard one, so good job. Well done. Okay, and Peter, are you ready, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, can you read?
I bought a book by my favorite author.
Good. And can you say this one again, Peter? Bought.
Bought.
And this one, Author.
Author.
Yes, and can you read it again, Peter?
I bought a book by my favorite author.
Yes, good, that's it, good. And remember, students, this is for all of you. Do you see the TH here? It's author. Make sure it's not author, author. Okay, so let's go move on to Kevin. Are you ready, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you
I
read?
bought a book by my favorite author.
Good. Can you say this one again, Kevin? Author.
Author.
Yes, good. So always remember author. Can you say, Kevin? Author.
Author.
The.
Author.
Yes, the. Good. Well done. Good job, Kevin. Okay, and Hector, are you there, Hector?
Yes.
Okay, Hector. Hector, can you read this one?
Autumn is an awful season.
Good. Can you say this one again, Hector? Autumn.
Autumn.
Yes, good. And can you read this one now, Hector?
I bought a book by my favorite author.
Yes, good, fantastic. That was perfect. Good job. Good. Okay, now we're going to move on now to the last sentence. So last one, students. So listen carefully. We saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn. So we saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn. So we're going to practice this one last time. So this time, let's start with Hector. Hector, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Hector, can you read this one?
We saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn.
Good. Can you say this one again, Hector? Saw.
Saw.
Yes, good. And one more time, Hector. Saw.
Saw.
Yes, good. Good job, Hector. Well done. Okay, and Kevin. Kevin, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, can you read?
We saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn.
Good. Can you say this one again, Kevin? Saw.
Saw.
Yes, saw. Good. And this one, grandma.
Grandma.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Kevin. Okay, and we're going to move on to Peter now. Peter, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, can you read it?
We saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn.
Good. Can you say this one again, Peter? Saw.
Saw
Yes. And this one, Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, this is like a name we use, like a boy's name in English. And this one again as well, Peter, lawn.
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 Yes. And can you read it all again, Peter?
We saw Paul and his grandma on the lawn.
Yes, on the lawn. On the lawn. Good. Well done. That's really, really good. Well done, Peter. Good. And lastly, Lily, are you ready, Lily?
I am ready.
Great. Okay, Lily, can you read this one?
We suppose and his grandma on the lawn.
Yes, good. Fantastic. Well done. That's perfect. Good job, Lily. Okay, right. Well done, students. So we are almost done with the letter sounds, but we have one last thing to do. So this is the hard part. So try your best with this one. So do you remember last week we learned about the O, the short O sound? You've done that though. You did that really, really well. So what we are going to do now is we are going to combine, put together the O sound that we did today and the O sound we did last week. So the O and the O sound. So we're going to practice saying these sentences. So listen carefully, students. I bought a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine for my grandma. So I'll say it again. I bought a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine for my grandma. So it's quite a long sentence, but we're going to give it a go. So, right, let's start with Lily this time. Lily, are you ready?
I am ready.
Yay! Okay, can you read it when you're ready?
I bought a box of chocolate and a pot of wine for my grandma.
Good, well done. And can you say it again, Lily? All of it again.
Okay. I bought a box of chocolate and a pot of wine for my grandma.
Yeah, good. That's really good. It's a long sentence.
It is too short. I like it.
What was that, Lily?
It is too short. Also, and so also. I like it.
You also like to eat it. Yes. Oh, yes, I understand. Yes, that's great. Good. Me too. I like it as well. Good. And Lily, can you say this word again? Bottle.
Bottle.
Yeah. And this one again, box.
Box.
And I think this one, wine.
Wine.
Yes, good. And Lily, I know it's a lot, but can you say it one more time? All of the sentence. All again.
I bought a box of chocolate and a bottle of wine for my grandma.
Good. And this one again, Lily, bottle.
Bottle.
Yes, good. Well done. Good job, Lily. That's a hard one, so well done. Okay, so Peter, are you ready, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, can you say this one?
I bought a box of chocolate and a bottle of wine for my grandma.
Good, well done. And can you say this one again, Peter? Bottle.
Bottle.
Yes, and this one, wine.
Wine.
Yes, and Peter, can you read it all again? All of it again.
I bought a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine for my grandma.
Good. And can we say this one again, Peter? Bottle.
Bottle.
And this one, wine.
Wine.
Yes, good. Well done. Really remember the end, wine. Good. Well done. Good. Well done, Peter. Okay, so let's move on to Kevin now. Kevin, are you ready? It's your turn.
Yes, ready.
Okay, when you're ready.
I bought a box of chocolate and a boat of wine for my grandma.
Good. Well done, Kevin. And can we say this one again, Kevin? Chocolates.
Chocolate.
Yes. And this one, bottle.
Bottle.
Yeah. And this one, wine.
Wine.
Yes. So, Kevin, now I want you to say it all again.
I bought a box of chocolate and a bottle
Yeah.
of wine for my grandma.
Good. And just this one, Kevin, wine. Can you say?
Wine.
Yes. Good. Well done. That was great. Good job. Okay. And lastly, Hector, are you ready, Hector?
Yes.
Okay, Hector, can you say this one?
I bought her a box of chocolates and bottle of wine for my grandma.
Good. And can we say this one again, Hector? Bought.
Bought.
And this one, box.
Box.
Yeah. And this one, bottle.
Bottle.
And this one, wine.
Wine.
Yes. Now, Hector, can you say it all again? All again.
I bought a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine for my grandma.
Yes, good. Well done, Hector. Good. And can you say this one more time? Wine.
Wine.
Yeah, that was great. Fantastic. Good job. Well done. That's a hard one. So good. Okay, good job, students. So you did really, really well with that one. So I think what we'll do is let's do, I think maybe one, yeah, let's do one more sentence and then we'll move on to the next part of the lesson. So going to do this one now. So listen carefully, students. In the autumn, Mary usually, that's a hard one, usually takes her dog for a long walk in the park. So it is a long one, so I'll say it again. In the autumn, Mary usually takes her dog for a long walk in the park. Okay,